Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As always, it's a pleasure to see you. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate every single one of you, especially you guys that help me feed these critters around here. The kittens are going wild. They're running away from their mother. The mother's chasing them down and bringing them back. They're all over the house. They're driving me nuts. Anyway, today is that time of the week that I go through my trash bin here and I pick out all the jewels that I can find that I can't make a whole video out of and make a bunch of little videos. Well, I got some great news for you. Lucky Laptop News actually uploaded 3 videos yesterday. I'm only going to show you part of one of them. He had some visitors and he was so excited and pulls up in his car with his security lights flashing to announce his arrival of his new guests. And it's people that I have never, well, I've seen them before, but it's been a long time. Anyway, let's see who it is.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lucky Laptop News.
Nothing says I always wanted to be a cop besides having Jeremy DeWitt lights in his car, purple and green. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I never knew he had those. And that's not even his car, that's his mother's car as far as I know. Unbelievable. Well, anyway, let's get to the video.
I got a special guest coming today. Pull up in over here if you want, next to the car. You can pull up next to the car if you want. You can pull up next to the car if you want.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause until they get moved up. Yes, I got my security lights on.
Yeah, I know. It's not like we can't see him, for Christ's sakes. I mean, look at him. What the hell? You plow snow in the wintertime. It's not wintertime, it's summertime. What do you get him on for? Anyway.
But anyway, Mr. Amazing is here and Lady J Justice is here.
Wow, Mr. Amazing Audits. I haven't seen him since he got arrested at the T-Mobile store. He's a lunatic. He's bona fide crazy, and I've never heard of Lady Justice. Never heard of her, never seen her. Have no idea who she is.
Hey,
Good.
hey, hey.
What's good, everybody? I like the car lights.
Thanks, that's my security lights. I do private security every now and then.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, this is cool. You need to pull the police over with the lights on.
Fortunately, if I hit them on private property, I'm good. If I hit them on public property,
They'll pull you over, huh?
well, the green and purple definitely, because those are considered emergency color.
Oh,
Purple
okay.
is for funerals, and green is for command. But
Sweet.
some other places like Toronto, I think, is green is volunteer.
Yeah, Mr. Amazing used to hang around with Reagan Benson. She was getting him in trouble all the time. He must have left Denver, because that's where he came from.
But honestly, the yellow and whites, anytime that you can legally run your hazards, you can legally run them.
What's up, man? Good
Alright,
to meet you,
man.
good.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hell yeah. Great to meet you.
Oh, hey.
These aren't burning. Nice.
Let me,
Fabulous scene.
Fucking cool.
everybody, here they are.
What up, man? What up, everybody?
And
Hey, hey.
I'm going to go ahead and end it. Everybody have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.
Love y'all.
God, I look younger in this picture. This picture is when I first moved to Texas. It's at least 20 years old. Boy, what happened since then? Anyway, yeah, I haven't seen Mr. Amazing. It's probably been almost a year since I've seen him. He was with Reagan. He got arrested at the T-Mobile store in Denver for screaming and hollering at the people that weren't there on the sidewalk. It was funny. Anyway, I don't know if that's his disability van that this caretaker of his runs him around in, or I don't know what's going on with that, but apparently they can afford a $40,000, $50,000 van. Don't know how. Anyway, later on in the same day, they went to the state police barracks around midnight, wandered around outside, went inside, talked to one of the cops inside there and left. It was boring as hell. Anyway, what do we got next? Let's see. I know, we can show a little footage of this huge protest down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Texas gal audits down there having a big protest. Let's check this out. It's pretty exciting.
Alright, howdy folks. It is me from the Duncanville Police Department. They said that
What are we protesting? Let's stop this and read the sign. Protect our freedoms. Yance is a disgrace. Got a little picture of a little piggy over here standing on something in a mud puddle. But yeah, this protest is huge.
100% for the rest of my life. Banned from Duncanville station, post office. I'm sorry.
I tried removing the wind from this video because it's so windy you can't hear all words he's saying. You still really can't, so I'm gonna keep it real short. She is the only one protesting about her arrest at the post office for trespassing.
So we are standing in front of the post office. I got illegally trespassed. This is my sign. If you want to know what a yonce is, that is the sergeant who arrested me. So we're gonna stand out here. Exercise our right.
Wow, great protest. That ought to get some stuff done there. All them people out there screaming and hollering at the post office, and Sergeant Yance and all that, gonna take his badge and his qualified immunity. Yeah, you're making changes there, darling. You're making some changes down there in Dallas-Fort Worth. That's only 140 miles from me. I ought to get down there and start following these people around. Anyway, next. We got this new copycat guy. He copies Flex Your Freedom's whole style. Remember Flex Your Freedom's? The guy that used to dress up like a granny, put bright red lipstick on, and go around and bother people, especially kids. He liked to go to high schools and bother them. Well, this guy's just a perfect copycat of him. Nothing original with this guy. Talks in a stupid voice just like Flex Your Freedoms did. Just totally stole his whole routine. Not even original. Let's see what he's doing. I think his name is Pigs Auditing Pigs. Real original. Real good stuff.
Well, is Liz here? I need to speak with Liz. I mean, with all due respect, I'd like to come in there and conduct my business. Little piglets, they're holding us up from conducting our official business here. We need FOIA requests.
This is what this guy dresses up like. Got his red stockings on, he's got his skirt on, he's got his cape on, he's got his red wig, bright red lipstick. Just the same thing as Flex Your Freedoms, who also goes by the Butt Track News Network, who is Katie Kidman is Betty Butt Track. So I don't know if they're actually married or what, but it's weird. Let's take a look at the Flex Your Freedoms. Here he is. This is Flex Your Freedoms. Got the bright red lipstick on, got the wig on, he's wearing a dress, he's got his pearls on, got a little camera phone. I mean, come on, guys. Be original. At least Greg actually was an auditor. This other guy's just a prankster. He's not going to go anywhere. His channel is failing already. Anyway, let's find you something else to watch. I know I got more trash in the bin. Hang on. I got another short video from a guy called The Record. He's at a courthouse wondering why the woman that he's accused of having a domestic violence situation with gets to go into the courtroom first. He's having a little hissy fit about it. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't think it's fair. Let's check this idiot out.
I just wanted to see if there was some kind of rule that you guys implement that says the petitioner goes first.
There's nothing I would be able to handle.
So that wouldn't be, it's not normal that a petitioner gets the inherent right to walk in the courtroom first.
Was the petitioner sitting next to the courtroom?
She was not here. I was forced to wait down there until after she passed and went in the courtroom. It was 1152.
Once again, I'm taking a lot of.
So I'd stand inside, stay in there.
Give me a second just to explain.
He's upset because somebody filed a restraining order on him and he couldn't walk into the courtroom at the same time they did. He's stupid.
I'm taking assumptions here because I wasn't here that day, but once again, our main goal here is because this is a domestic violence floor, we want to separate all parties so we can avoid any type of physical violence, any type of just bad-mouthing verbal abuse or anything of that nature. So it's pretty much just for protection. That's all it is. It's not to make you feel bad because you have a red tag or the other person has a yellow tag. It's none of that.
Is there a respondent? Is there a petitioner's room?
Petitioners sit next to the courtroom entrance.
And the respondents sit in that little room down over there?
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming it's a she who is the respondent. That's the one that filed the restraining order, I guess. He's upset that she got to go into the courtroom first. That's what this is all about. I'm going to check his channel, see if I can find this arrest situation or the domestic violence situation. Hang on. Well, I didn't find the actual incident, but I found a bunch of videos he made. That's all he makes videos about, is this restraining order thing. I've got one from the court where he's arguing with the judge, and you can tell why he might be getting restraining orders put against him for the way he acts. He has to dominate the conversation. Let's check it out.
Okay. Anything final, Mr. Dean?
More than final, you cut me off last time, and you said you were stating that, oh, the only thing you're saying, if I may make a record, you're cutting me off now again.
If you want to make
I'm trying to make a record. I'm trying to, but you're not allowing me to, if I may speak.
Go for it.
I am attempting to. If you'd please let me make a complete record without interruption, I would
just
appreciate.
said go for it 3
But
times.
I'm trying
Stop
to.
arguing with me. Just make
I'm
a
not
record.
arguing. I'm trying to speak, and you're not letting me.
Yeah, I can't imagine why anybody would not want to have you around them. I can't imagine what you did to that person that got the restraining order. He's trying to get it vacated is what he's trying to do, and it's not going to work.
So, I was telling you before that it was not just reconsideration because it was not a fair trial, which was a fact. It was not a fair trial. And if I may also share my screen with you,
No, you're not sharing your screen, sir. Again, the motion is for reconsideration. You're asking me to vacate
but you're
that
not, you're not,
order
I
and
still
have
can't
a
make
new
a complete
hearing on
record.
it. So if we have a new hearing on it, then at that point, you can introduce any evidence that you like. The motion for reconsideration is you're asking me to vacate an order that was entered back on May
Correct.
27th of 2022 for a hearing that was held in front of Judge Cohen.
But you're
If you want to make arguments as to why I should vacate that order, I am all ears.
Well, I appreciate it. That would mean that I would need to be able to speak so you can hear me. So,
Trying to be flip and condescending to a judge probably isn't going to get you where you want to go there, Bubba.
I'm also telling you that the secondary factor, which is another standalone factor, is fraud upon the court. You may reconsider a motion for fraud upon the court. I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that record out. This is fraud, and I'm trying to share my screen with you so I can clearly show you in 2 seconds that she's defrauding you. Brittany is defrauding you even as she speaks now. I can show you an email that would decisively show you it is untrue what she's saying. Hey, objection, Your Honor. I'm trying to make a complete record, and she's again. How come she's allowed to interrupt me, and you say Miss Bonner, but when I interrupt, you make threats to me?
Just like you did. What is your legal objection, Ms. Bonner?
Sir, this is badgering. I mean, this is an off.
That's not a legal objection, Your Honor. Please.
Overruled. Overruled.
He sounds just like Robert Tangler. He's another guy that says the family court system is corrupt, which it may well be, I don't know, but he sure isn't going about it the right way, is he?
Mr. Dean.
I can show you fraud upon the court with her statements she's just made to you that, oh, it was a fair trial and he was recused from something else. If I may share my screen with you, I can show you the email that he would recuse himself from that hearing.
There's an order that he recused himself on October 17th of 22.
Yes.
There's nothing that you need to show me. The order of recusal is on CMS. I have seen the order of recusal.
What she's
So
saying,
what else would you like to argue?
what she's saying is that he recused himself for some unknown reason, but it was not prejudicial treatment towards me. But if I can show you an email sent 2 hours before his recusal, 2 hours before his recusal, you'll see that he was saying, I want to see you guys in person. And I said, you're going to see me again in person so you can put me on the floor outside of your courthouse? Is that what you're going to do? And then he recused himself within an hour.
This guy must be a real pleasure to be hanging around. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying.
That is not a fair trial. That is absolutely pertinent for you to make your ruling on this hearing. If you're not to see it, it's again denying me my opportunity for a fair trial. Motion for reconsideration can be heard based upon fraud, but you're not even willing to look at the evidence of fraud that I have prepared to show you, and I entered into the record. In fact, you granted the motion in Lamine last week because you said that I didn't have evidence on record in time. Now you're telling me that you're not going to see now that I have it on record, you're telling me, hey, I'm still not going to hear your evidence. So then why didn't we do this 8 days ago if you weren't going to hear my evidence anyways? You're tricking me. My kids haven't had a father for 18 months. You are. You are. And you also last time told me at the end of the hearing, you also told me this was going to be an in-person hearing. We both spoke about that. I'm sure you remember. You did. You asked me. You said, Mr. Dean, are you going to obey my deputies? And I said, I obey all lawful orders. You said, next time you come, if you don't tell me that you're going to obey if you don't obey me, my deputies, I'm going to cancel your hearing, Mr. Dean. If you don't say yes. And I said, okay, yes.
Mr. Dean, I just muted you because you keep interrupting me.
I did not interrupt.
We have to make a record where one of us speaks at one time. The court reporter cannot take down 2 people talking at the same time. Okay? So I know what I said, and I made it very clear that this motion was going to be on Zoom because it was only legal arguments and only arguments with no testimony, no evidence.
And he ended it right there. Doesn't sound like he's making much headway. He doesn't have a clue how the system works, I guess. How the court system works and what doesn't work. Anyway, he had 4 or 5 more videos about the same thing, but I'm not going to show them because they're all just him talking over everybody and, bullshit like that. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today, folks. Just cleaning out the trash. Hope you enjoyed. Y'all have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Bye.